Welcome to the Eternal Cyclist. Where are we going now?
Okay, in Serbia now, taking a short little break to help Moran and family get some stuff done, sorted out, so they can travel as well this season. I thought I was in Serbia and not the China dumpling factory. What happened? Yana, what happened? Chinese dumpling factory? Or the other one? No? Why you look like you a little piglet? Full of stuff. Yeah. Today's project, helping Moran with his sleeping mobile. He's turning his car into a sleeping mobile. So today, it's been a lazy day, just helping him work around, making different things, making different setups, trying different things to get it. So he has a kitchen, so he has a dining table, and a whole bed area, a place to sit and meditate and do his work when he's out of the rain, that kind of thing. So, how do you think it's coming out? Good?
It's very good. Perfect.
He's happy. Short Chinese it works for. Western European who wants space, not going to work. Like I said, good thing in Chinese are short. They can sit in that Indian sit style. Not like me, big fat legs, don't want to go anywhere. I'll hang in my hammock. I enjoy. But he can work now here. Have this when it's taken apart. Have a bedroom. Have a chair room. So they can work in, can travel from car, tea, and all their good stuff. Me, I will stick with hammock and trees. Hammock for me and trees work better. And the bicycle. No car. But to each their own, I have to help. That is my job right now. Help. Okay, one of the things I have to do today is fix the flagpole. I have to shorten it by about 10 to 15 inches at least, because otherwise it's hitting all the pole things and everything else. I'm going to shorten it just a little bit, but I think it's better if I shorten it to this length. And then also at the end here I have to put on a bit of plastic because this is kind of worn out, and so the flag is spinning back and forth. And if you look at the far end here, I mean, it's already starting to fray from vibrating back and forth. So I have to put that plastic on to keep it from fraying, and hopefully that'll fix the problems that I am having. Alright, the bike is parked here in the garage while I'm sitting there hanging out. Did work on the flagpole. As you can see, it now actually sits and works in the house, or in the garage I should say. All the other flagpoles are all on the other bikes, so that's all good and working. That's one of the better flagpole systems. It folds down much better. I got the new seat cover from AZUB. Got to put that on the bike here. Then I got to work on the bicycle pump system. They seem to have taken my pump off when I did that, so I need to put a new pump here. That seemed to have come off. I'll put a new bike pump there. Trailers for Yana, the bikes for Moran's. Moran's wife's been riding the trike, that stuff there. The garage has got some modifications Moran started working on. He made a work table, so he's got a work table, putting the chairs and the extra chairs from the car in there. We still got the fence to do one of these days. We'll get to that, all our wood bits. The grass we planted over here has started to grow, so that'll be good for winter time, that it won't be so muddy coming into here, coming to the woodshed. We gotta let that grow more and then fill up the woodshed, clean up all the scrap stuff, and do the woodshed a little bit later. So Moran has got the car most of the way done. He's just got to do the cleanup. But now he can leave the storage in here. Storage boxes are in the back and all that stuff for the bedding and that. Still have the seat for Yana and everything else for driving around until he goes on longer trips. So that's all good and all set up. Now it's just clean up and talk about a few things. Alright, the grass is coming really good now with the last seeding and planting. Still got a little bit of row stuff to it, but that'll go in time. The garden on this side kind of still a little bit overgrown. Doesn't get as much sun. because of the shade from this side and the shade from the greenhouse. But it is doing well. We just have to get the right plants in here and get it to grow better. It's been a lot of rain, so there's been a lot of stuff coming up. The grape plants or the grape trees are starting to actually grow and bud, so those will come out, but we definitely got to still do some work in this trenches here. As you can see where we painted the grass last time, there was no grass here, so at least the grass is growing in this pathway too. So it's come up nicely and started to fill in, so we just got to get some more seed along the edges here and that. But the plants are growing good here and all that, so that's going good. This grass is growing good, and the tree for cherries is actually producing some cherries. But we do have a problem with the walkways. The walkways are well overgrown, so we got to fix the walkways. Of course, the tuna is here. She's hiding her baby underneath there, I think, for now. But this has been cleaned up a little bit. Got to clean it up some more, get it coming out and getting the greenhouse in effect. But we won't do it until season comes. There's some different food for our tuna and that stuff. Baby's not in the house there, so that's good enough from there. Like I say, we got plenty of cat houses here for winter time to keep them warm and sheltered, so. But the babies haven't come in there, so the baby must be underneath the water tank down there. We still got a little bit more cleanup to do here, but won't do that until the end of the biking season when I come back and then help Moran with that. But otherwise, the greenhouse is good. It's extremely hot, so it's working. Okay, as I showed the other day, the grass, like I said, is growing really good in this area. It's coming really nice. It's got the Buddha room, which is Moran's Buddha room. We've got to put the ceiling in, and then we got to do the flooring. We've got most of the material for that, so that's got to be done and worked on and help him with that. So that's another little project that's here to get done. The garden itself is growing really nice. We've got plenty of lettuce, snow peas, some garlic, some onions, some other stuff growing. Tomatoes are coming along slowly. It's a little early in the season for them to be too big. Some other plantages coming up, Chinese cabbages and the Chinese baby bok choy style things that we eat, which were in today's dumplings and that stuff. So the garden's coming along. The tanks themselves, they're all full of water now, so they've filled up now that we've got the valves shut the right way, so we're able to run the tank systems there. You can see the water level is pretty good in them, running the water in between the rains, so we've got plenty of water. Back here the herbs are growing nicely. They're starting to pop up again, so we got plenty of herbage for the vegetable garden and stuff like that. But again, a little bit of cleaning here. These cherry trees really don't produce much of anything yet. You'll see a few cherries here and there, not like the one up front. So they get this, but it's not really producing what we'd like it to produce. And now you get the occasional cherry up here, the occasional cherry over there. Ooch up. Drop me a good cherry down to the ground. Nice little cherry and that. So we've still got the storage stuff back here. So these cherry trees, don't know what we're going to do with them. If we're going to keep them or get rid of them, depends on how stuff goes. With the system working properly, you can see the water levels up there. And we've been watering the garden from those water tanks, so that's all good. So house is coming together, so it's good for Moran to have stuff and be able to work. So that's all coming in good. Hi, Yana. Camera eat the first, not the Yana eat the first. So it's a few days break here, take a rest and relaxation, get a few things set up, try to work on some videos of the past and sort out some stuff, and maybe get some of the older stuff done. Again,
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.